A very good morning to all our subscribers and welcome to The Brief. Let's take a look at the trending stories for today. The Cabinet has decided to establish a special presidential task force on recovery of state assets. Cabinet spokesperson Minister Rajitha Sinaratne made this statement while addressing a cabinet meeting yesterday. The proposal made by the President to establish a presidential task force for the recovery of state assets and revenue that have been moved away from the country was approved by the Cabinet. We have received information of 3 accounts in the Bank of Dubai of such nature. Individuals connected to a leading family and officials as well as politicians have connections to these accounts with a value of around $1 billion. This amount is far greater than the foreign reserves of the country and even more than $10 billion. This proposal seeks the recovery of these assets back to the country. An adjournment debate took place in Parliament yesterday over the central bank bond issue, which is riddled with controversy. A Singapore national cannot obtain dual citizenship. If that is the case, on what basis did Arjuna Mahendran, who is a citizen of Singapore, arrive here? The Prime Minister has engaged in an act that undermines the honour and dignity of the country. Is this good governance? He says that it was he who handpicked these persons. While there are connections with Malik Samaravikrama and connections of the United National Party here, the Prime Minister appointing such a committee is an insult to us. Meanwhile, the lawyers' collective stressed the importance of punishing those who are behind the central bank bond controversy.
Without any reservations, I would like to reiterate that an investigation should be conducted. Those who are responsible for this scam needs to be punished. That is the responsibility of the government. We are also aware that if the government attempts to sweep this issue under the carpet, it will be challenged. We are happy that an investigation has been launched. However, we are yet to know the activities of this committee in question. If corruption had taken place in this transaction, those behind it need to face criminal charges. If they are found guilty for these criminal charges, they should go behind bars. When an individual serves in the state sector, there are several ways in which you could punish him. You could either remove him, interdict him, or send him on compulsory leave. I have openly said my stance on this matter. When such an investigation is underway, there should not be any influence from the individual concerned to the investigation.
Udaya Gamampilla before the Supreme Court to seek a public referendum on the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. A 7-member bench of the Supreme Court took a decision on the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. If a power that was given to the President by the people is to be transferred to another, the permission of the masses needs to be sought through a public referendum. The 19th Amendment to the Constitution says that Cabinet will be chaired by Prime Minister and not the President. The President can call for it if he wishes so. In addition, the distribution of subjects to the ministries will be done by the Prime Minister. Thereby, it is the Prime Minister who will be the leader of the government. We are against the weakening of the executive and destabilizing the country. We hope to seek from the Supreme Court to call for a public referendum over the 19th Amendment to the Constitution. Well, that's a wrap up of the brief. Thank you very much for joining us. And remember, you could leave us your like and subscribe and leave your comments on the comment box below. Reminding you to stay brief, I'm Joel Outschool for News First.